Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Saliba makes the interception. And they're quick to get it back. He has found the way through. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Belts one. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Saviola. Threads one in. Nuno Mendes. Well read. And the danger is averted. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Palermo has the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the runner. Saliba played long and they could be in here. It's a good run down the right. He's found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Saviola, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saviola, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Could be danger here. Hits one!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. Talisca. Oh, it's Del Piero. It's out for a goal kick. Makalele is there, and he can pick it up. Talisca. Saviola. Oh, good take and a good... Now the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Palermo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Ihan. That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. He's looking to set free a runner. Modric. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
He's had a hit! And that's been won straight back. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Saviola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. No way through, so back it comes. That's an excellent interception. McTominay. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Del Piero. Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Saviola will set up 2 goals. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe. Played back in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Mbappe. Ihan gets across and deals with it. Messi. And that is a little undercooked.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. Mukiele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
The attendance for this match was
Neymar.
60,332.
Well timed, excellent interception. Always onto this. Has a go! Modric. Now Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. The ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a sharp pass. Guardiola with a definite fell there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Opts to play it back. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Messi. That has not gone well. And here's Messi. Fiddles it through. Talisca. Arsenal finding their passes. That's a nicely measured pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ihan. No, that's been intercepted. Saviola. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Talisca. Saviola. It's Saviola! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Decent hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a fabulous ball. Talisca gets flagged offside. And it's Del Piero. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Chance to shoot now. Talisca! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And with that, he takes home the match ball. He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Oh, they could break here. Aimed beyond the defence. And And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Talisca happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
O like tá desativado, é?
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is a great pick out.
Well, Frank Lampard will again be very important here, I would think, Peter. He's going to have a multitude of roles to fill, but I suspect he'll be the main creative talent, though.
And no doubt constantly getting on the end of moves he himself instigated. That's his trademark.
Yeah, something he's quickly becoming a master of. Another step in his incredible development, and for me, one of the best finishers of his generation.
2005-06, his first 20-goal season.
Yeah, it was an outstanding feat. He'd go on to repeat many, many a time.
Drogba. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That's great.
Talisca!
Goal,
Goal!
pass.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already.
Number 94.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric. Costa Curta. Neymar on a charge down the left. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Lampard. Now it's Lampard. He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception. Del Piero. Neymar. He can run onto that. He is through here. Neymar. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Del Piero. 15 minutes till half-time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Pass is just off target. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far. And it is one-on-one! Chance! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
Talisca! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Modric. And here's a chance. Costa Curta, looking to go deep. And Del Piero! It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that was vital. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Del Piero. Driving through the middle. A lot of space ahead of him. Lampard, a player of legendary status. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please be made aware.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Darren Fletcher. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Neymar, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Now it's Drogba. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He won't be happy with that one. That is ended up in no man's land. Darren Fletcher. And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been won straight back. And here's the chance to counter. Arsenal are still that goal to the good.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Saliba. Makalele carries the ball down the right. That's a nicely measured pass. And that's a surprise. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Neymar. Oh, he's in! He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the tee. But as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Del Piero.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Substitutions taking place.
Atletico Paranaense already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. That's Saviola. And the shot! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early... Oh, given away! Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! Terrible error, duly punished. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Savio hits one! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
There's the hit! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Arsenal got some help from late... Oh, Incredible! Another own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Saviola. Olise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Saviola. Now it's Del Piero. Saviola. Sabitzer goes on a charge down the left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Okay, interesting. Maradona, there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona is offering a right smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. And the shot. Saviola! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Saviola. We expected better, and so did he. Distributed tidily. He is just caressing the ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this is a great... Mbappe! Real chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maradona. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Modric. And Del Piero.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Played into space out wide. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Gets his pass away. Sabitzer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise makes the interception. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Modric. Saliba.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Saviola. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Some really good ball movement.
And a header! Yes!
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Adams calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kvaratskhelia. Now the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dinks one through. That has been cut short. Now it's Saviola. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. The half-time whistle goes, so you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no saguão do estádio.
So off we go once more. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. They're urging him to shoot. Del Piero. Back when it goes. Got a shot away. And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Odegaard. Modric.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Odegaard. Now it's Sabitzer. And they win it back again. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. Maradona gets across to intercept that. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's in! Shot a goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mbappe! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. This might shapes to shoot! Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. And here's Stoichkov! Goal! Arsenal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Del Piero. Saviola. It's Saviola! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Sané. Modric. Makaleli. Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Modric. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Del Piero. That's a nicely measured pass. Schneider. And it's Messi. Del Piero. And it's Modric. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Modric. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Saviola. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's good.
Has a go! There's the hit! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Sané. In with the challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the counter is on.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Schneider. Del Piero. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Palmeiras playing for pride here. The match short. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Arsenal have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got space in the area. Oh, delicate finish. Corner number 3 coming up. Del Piero with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Modric. Some really good ball movement. He's beat Mbappe! Oh, impressive strike.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 11. Camisa
And they've got
8.
Reed.
Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
Incentive set
Camisa
and incentive
77.
met. Now they've got to take it on.
David Villa!
Camisa 13.
Oh, he's kicked it out, that's a great save.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Arsenal get their
Camisa
fourth
9.
corner.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
And now they can spring out of
Público
defence.
presente na partida de hoje. 71.550
And he's in on
espectadores.
goal. David Villa! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Nunez! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Modric goes short. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Denilson. That's going in strongly.
Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van der Vaart taking charge of the dead ball.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Keeper always had the measure of that. They've played it short. Schneider. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. Diaby. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Diaby. And it's Schneider. It's Schneider! David Villa finds himself offside. Neymar. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's running through. And that could set him on his way. Neymar hits one! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Neymar. Diaby. Spread neatly. Bastoni. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top drawer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Can he get it through? No, that was never going to make it. David Villa. Hefty. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. Ter Stegen, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Arsenal, that's the end. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so to